When you're trying to navigate chronic back pain in and around your workouts, there's a lot of factors that come into play. I want to give you 2 changes that you can make to your workout instantly that's going to allow your low back to feel amazing. Now, depending on how serious you are at exercise, the first tip is really reducing your weight. If you're an avid exerciser, you are proud of your weight, you love lifting heavy weights, you don't want to give up on it. Well, what I suggest people do, now depending on where you're at, your situation and symptoms, which typically is best done in a one-on-one situation. But for the sake of this video, I say cut your weight by at least half. It's gonna allow you to be able to still do the exercise, but not in such an aggressive way. There's not as much stress on the body when it comes to lifting the weight, carrying it on your body, ultimately hurting your low back. So starting with taking 50% of the weight off of the bar, the dumbbell, whatever you're doing, gives you an opportunity to kind of just look into how your body responds to just simply loads. So start with 50%, then go to 40%, then maybe 30%, 25%, 15%. And you're slowly adding the weight back in over time. How much time? Depends on you, how well your body's responding to getting results. We have to base it off of data. It's not just about theory. Well, he said to do this and then incrementally increase it over time. We have to be based off of the results that we're getting. With that in mind, making sure that you're starting with at least 50% and then working your way back up to a heavier load. Now, at the top of the video, I mentioned how there's a lot of factors that you have to consider when it comes to seeing whether or not the workout that you're doing is actually the cause of your chronic back pain. We're only covering 2 today because there's a lot, but I want to give you a free guide that allows you to take those first 2 and then stack about 7 other ones on top of that to really optimize how you're working out, the way you're planning your workout, also executing it inside the gym. Reps, sets, volume, exercise choice, what should you do first, what you should do last when it comes to building strength, working out in the gym, and not making your pain worse. I've got a free guide that actually walks you through step by step that you can take and actually apply the 2 things here today to that to really maximize your results. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. Print it out, check it out before you go to the gym, slide it into your workout logbook if you have one. Just use it as a template to build your own workout. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. Second change I want you to make to your workout is slowing every single rep down. Oftentimes I see people using a lot of momentum. They want to have a certain amount of weight on the bar or whatever it is that you're doing with these exercises that you have in your program, and you're using a lot of momentum. You're using gravity, using kind of the bounce, whatever it is that you're doing. You really don't have as much control over the weight as you think you do. What I have found working with people inside of my Strength and Pain Relief Accelerator program, working towards gaining more control over their pain, but also building strength, getting stronger in a smarter way, is by slowing down each rep, you're able to really focus on the muscle contraction, and the quality of the work that you're doing shoots through the roof. Let's take the standing shoulder press for example. Very much something that can cause a lot of low back issues if you're already dealing with a sensitive low back, because a lot of momentum, a lot of crashing with the weight. A lot of times people go too heavy. They use their body to get it up. Guess what? That weight has to come back down. If you're not ready for it, if your back is all jacked up, odds are that weight coming down is going to add to the stress in this area. Most people you'll see doing something like this, or they're it's so heavy, doing some crazy thing to get it up, and once it's up, they have to, oh gosh, bring it down. Instead, slowing the actual rep down allows you to focus on keeping my ribs down, keeping my core braced, keeping a neutral spine, not over contracting in the low back, and I'm actually able to maximize the effort and muscle contraction and balancing everything out by simply just going slower. Don't think of it as like, oh, I gotta take all these steps back. It's not gonna be beneficial for my strength building, because you're wrong. It's actually going to get you great results, building strength, looking good, and you won't have to worry about hurting yourself in the process. So when it comes to long-term back pain relief, you have to look at the stress on the body. Working out is a stressor. When you're in chronic pain and you're going into the gym, or maybe you're leaving the gym in pain, you have to look at the stress that's being put on the body. Sometimes people do better with just eliminating workout and focusing more on a pain relief strategy. Some people are able to actually use exercise and use time in the gym as their pain relief strategy. It really kind of depends on you. If you're not sure which one of those you are and you feel stuck, you need more of a pain relief strategy, or is it just making some tweaks, like making these 2 changes that you learned here today? Maybe that's all you need, so go and try those things. But within a week, if you don't feel like you're getting progress when it comes to long-term lasting relief, you might need more of a one-on-one approach. If you do feel stuck, if you need maybe a little bit more guidance, there's a link in the description below where you and I can jump on a call, see if you and I working together would actually be able to get you the results that you've been looking for. Or you can go to fitnessforbackpain.com/apply, super easy. Let's jump on a call and see where you're at. Before you go, make sure you grab that free guide. It'll really complement the 2 things you learned here today, the complete package when it comes to maximizing your time in the gym. It's how you're putting things together and how you're structuring your workouts and executing in the gym. It's called my pain-free training blueprint. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training, everything you need when it comes to exercising, building strength safely around chronic back pain. fitnessforbackpain.com/pain-free training. I will see you on the next episode.